Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at your money and career energies for March of 2025. This is for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So we've got a lot of really wild energy coming in here in March. One of the best pieces of advice that I can give you on all levels for all areas of life is to go with the flow, ground yourself, and take a step back. All right. No impulsive moves. You're going to be maybe feeling a little inclined to do something wild and crazy, or you're going to be feeling a little bit impulsive to react to something immediately. Okay. So give yourself a break. Okay. And, if wherever you have an opportunity, sleep on it, or at least, walk away and then come back and revisit something when tempers are a little bit lower. Okay. We are in eclipse season throughout the month of March. So eclipse season can bring sudden unexpected changes, fated events. It can bring in new things, but we can also eclipse things out of our lives here as well. The first one, lunar eclipse full moon in Virgo, is on the 13th of March. This can bring about some significant healing for you. It can bring something to fruition for you. It is a full moon. But full moons also is where we cleanse and purge. So you could be, especially in Virgo energy, changing your habits or your belief patterns, behaviors around money. If you've maybe been a little bit loosey-goosey with the credit card, right? This is where you make some positive changes for yourself. If you've had some money issues within a relationship, this can bring in some positive opportunity to get things back on track. If you're in a toxic, unhealthy workplace, this might be where you make some decision like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm out of here. I need to find something new. With the volatile energy going on, okay, if that's your situation, just remember you may, if you don't have money in the bank saved, then you may want to make the decision that I'm done with this place, move on mentally, if not physically. Okay, make sure you've got something else in place before you just go walking out the door in a blaze of glory. Okay, self-preservation can certainly be helpful for you there with that, right? So sometimes we don't want to fight or do something immediately, right? So just make sure you've got a bit of a safety net if that's important for you. But you can certainly have something that comes in as a surprise. We also have a solar eclipse, a super new moon in Aries on the 29th of the month. And so this can certainly bring in new opportunities. It can bring breakthroughs and bold changes for us. But one word of note, we are in retrograde season. And part of the reason why I say don't act impulsively, don't do something you may regret, make sure that you sleep on something or check with your heart and check with your emotions is because we've got Venus retrograde in Aries, and Venus retrograde in Aries is impulsive, it's fiery, it's angry. We can have strained relationships. It's a warrior mindset. Granted, it can certainly help us in that energy get really motivated for things as well. It's not necessarily all negative, but we are reassessing and reevaluating things whenever a planet goes into retrograde. We do take that step back. So instead of, railing at the fates or, fighting the energy, retrogrades, take that step back, right? Reflect on something and work with the planetary energy rather than against it, right? Retrogrades aren't bad, okay? It's just they get a bad rap. And this particular retrograde can bring something back from your past. So it can be a perfect time to cleanse and purge and make some positive changes or recognize your old deep-seated beliefs about what career you should follow, about how you should manage your money or your belief systems around money. Do you believe that you can be abundantly prosperous in every minute of every single day? If not, it's time to change that, right? Because it's been ingrained in us that, only the 1% get richer and we all get poorer. It doesn't have to be that way. It's just what's been barreled into our heads. All right. A lot of you Aquarians, you know this, right? Money is energy. And we need to really understand the flow of energy. You can tap into your infinite abundance at any minute, at any time. And in fact, you are the embodiment of abundance. Okay. So you don't even need to work to attract things to you. So just believe. So some crazy stuff there. We also do, of course, retrograde on top of retrograde. On the 14th, we've got Mercury going retrograde also in Aries. So really be careful with communication. This is not necessarily, whenever we've got eclipses, this is not the time to make major life-changing decisions necessarily. But we have to, get with reality as well. Sometimes we have to, right? Sometimes just things come up and we've got to do some things or make some decisions or make some changes. So it's all about the timing. So, again, sleep on something. Any real good opportunity will allow you the time to sleep on it or to get a second opinion or to get a legal advice, right? Anything that's pressuring you to do something immediately, you got to jump on this now or it's going to go away, is quite often not going to last, right? Sometimes it will, those weird little anomalies here and there, but quite often not so much, all right? We've got the Chariot card coming out here first for you. Love the Chariot card. It is a card of destiny. So with fated events happening, with eclipses, there could be a second chance at something. There could be something where you do need to take some sort of positive action on it because it's a good thing, right? The Chariot card is a good thing. This is where you're getting realigned or aligned with your destiny if you feel as though you've fallen off the rails a little bit. So the Chariot card is one of victory, of success, but it does speak to your drive, your determination, your willpower, your ambition, your ability to get things done, and your ability to take charge and take control and get things on track. Whenever we do get the Chariot card, this shows that things are coming into alignment for you. And yes, there's something written in the stars that may be going on. So that connection there is awesome. Now, the Chariot card can also represent movement, right? Things are coming into alignment. We overcome obstacles and challenges with ease, and we're moving forward. So are you moving forward in the positive direction? Which direction do you want to move in? Some of you have a house move with this Cancerian energy here. So maybe you're moving house and home. Maybe you're moving to a different city. Maybe you're moving jobs. Maybe you're moving positions. You might be moving your money around. Whatever it is, whatever actions you take will bring you success. This is awesome. Now, the Chariot can also represent a vehicle. Some of you might be going on a trip of some kind. If you're looking for a new job, then perhaps it might be something that involves a little bit of travel for work. But some of you could, of course, with that Chariot being upright and bright and shiny, you could be focusing on maybe buying a new vehicle as well, especially if your old one has broken down. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here for you as well. So nurturing abundance in your life. The Queen of Pentacles, very abundant, very prosperous energy. This can certainly be you. And you are making the best decisions possible that you can with your money and your career path. So this is really good energy for you. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing your intentions, your goals, your dreams to where something comes to fruition. So it's a very fertile card. It is a very abundant card, and it is one where we're feeling good. We feel like we've got our feet on the ground and we're feeling wonderful. So this can certainly be a time for you to reap your rewards, all right? And I will say that your full moon, your Virgo eclipse, your full moon eclipse, the middle of the month, will be happening in your 8th astrological house. Your 8th house is all about birth, death, taxes, other people's money, inheritances, all of those things. And we do have the death card showing up here for you as well, which represents Scorpio, which is 8th house. But at that full moon, the sun will be in your 2nd house of income and money. So it's a very money-centric kind of full moon for you. So yeah, so this Queen of Pentacles showing up here, the Chariot coming up for you here, could be something really positive going on with your money. Even if it's just you taking charge of your money. Remember, we said that we've got healing and better habits and belief systems coming in here with your money or your career path. And this is where you're like maybe getting that deeper understanding and saying, okay, I got to get serious about my money, right? So this is very positive for you on multiple levels here, I feel, with that coming in. And I will say, with that super new moon solar eclipse at the end of the month in Aries, this is your third house, and your third house does have to do with your neighborhoods, with where you live. It also has to do with vehicles, communication, and technology. So again, some of you could be moving where you live. You could be changing your neighborhood, changing your environment in some way, and yep, maybe even buying a new car. All right. So Queen of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, I've got the money for that, or I can afford that. So let's just do that now. You could also be buying a house. Okay. And like I said, moving home, it can be a big thing there for you. But whatever it is, it's certainly something that can bring you some really positive things with your money. The Queen of Pentacles can also be a helpful and generous person as well. Okay, so maybe if you can't necessarily, maybe you don't entirely qualify for like a mortgage or a loan, this can be someone who maybe co-signs for you or helps with a down payment on something. They might have some really good money advice for you, perhaps. And so it's a very helpful kind of person. It could even be someone new or someone that comes up from your past. It can be maybe, especially with the death card there, and, inheritances potentially being at play for some of you with the full moon. This can be like a relative, maybe they leave you an inheritance of some kind. We've got the Hierophant as blessings headed your way, higher level of commitment, faith and belief, not just in the universe, but also in yourself. The Hierophant also does bring you some words of wisdom. So your belief in yourself and that you can get things done is awesome. The Hierophant is that higher level of commitment as well. So some of you could be getting promotions or raises or a better paying job, a better environment. This can represent a personal relationship is affecting your money as well, because it is the marriage card. And so with the marriage card, right, if you are coupled up with somebody, this is where our relationship might get stronger, or might move in with someone, get married, and this can certainly impact your finances in a really positive way. Now, the Hierophant also can be about learning something, right? Higher level of learning, taking something up to the next level, right? Bringing that wisdom to you. And so you're getting wise about your money, or maybe you are asking the right questions and, making some really smart money moves with this. And this is really setting you up for a better future, better tomorrow. The Hierophant, though, is Taurus energy, and Taurus rules your second house, and the sun is in your second house when we have that full moon eclipse. So I feel like that full moon eclipse is really, you could have something that just comes in out of the blue. You could have some surprise. Keep an open mind and keep an open heart, and be willing to look at the possibilities of something, because eclipses work in funny ways. Fate works in funny ways, right? We want something, we have our eyes set on something, and something comes in for us, but it's a little different than what we expected, but no less beneficial for us. So just keep an open mind and see the possibilities behind an opportunity or behind some changes. It'll be really, really good for you. But yeah, we do have, the two cards coming out that represent where this eclipse is falling for you. The Hierophant, Taurus, second house, and the Death card, which is Scorpio, and your 8th house. So things are aligning for you here, just like the Chariot card said. All right, so very interesting. And we've got the 10 of Cups here as well. Geez, Louise, Aquarius, this is, I don't know, I think this is going to be a really good significant turning point for you in March. Sometimes, as things shake out of the woodwork, we don't always see things like right on like eclipse day or right on a specific day of the month. Sometimes things do take a few weeks to play out as the energy dissipates. But the 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, happy environment, happy you, doing things you love, having some really good news, enjoying your home and your family, for sure with that. So again, a better home, a better work environment, more prosperous ventures, whatever it is for you there. So super happy and positive and optimistic card. We love to see the 10 of Cups. It's like we believe that anything is possible. And of course, the Hierophant, your faith and your belief in yourself and your ability to change or to make the right decisions is bringing you some comfort and some peace and some wonderful, cozy, vibrant energy there. And anything is possible when we get the 10 of Cups. So things are certainly lining up in a really great way for you. And I know a lot of Aquarians have had some, a lot of, it's Pluto is in your sign, right? Death card is Pluto energy. as well, right? So Pluto is in your sign. So, but Pluto in your sign can certainly bring some positive changes and things. But it's slow moving, right? So, it moves like through one degree every year kind of thing. And which is not very fast at all. And so, some of you have been really expecting some bright and sparkly things to happen when Pluto went in your sign, and a little bit of back and forth, but it's like, oh my goodness, this is painfully slow. And it is painfully slow. But for some of you here, I think you're going to start to reap some of these rewards, especially if you've been having a lot of money struggles, and it's like, why is this so difficult? It shouldn't be. I think some things are, the pressure is starting to come off a little bit there, I think. We do have the 7 of buttons here in your challenge position. So part of the challenge is being patient. 7 of buttons is the 7 of pentacles. So sometimes we do need to be a little patient to wait for something to come to fruition. But this can sometimes be, this. So your challenge energy is not like being in the reverse. Okay. It's just something that we need to deal with, something we need to pay attention to, something that may be indicating a delay. Okay, or something that we need to focus on to get things back on track. So the 7 of buttons can certainly represent some patience. But we may need to make a decision or come up with a strategy. And sometimes it's like boring, right? It's like, who wants to make a budget, right? Who wants to put a money strategy in place? Who wants to go and visit a financial advisor and put a retirement plan together? Nobody probably. And so you less so. Okay. You're like, okay, I'm done. I'm over this already. I'd rather watch paint dry. So being, being patient and diligent is going to really be very helpful with your money matters. Okay. The 7 of buttons, you could also be waiting for something because it is typically one of harvest. The 7 of buttons, something is coming to fruition, but now we need to make a decision about it. Okay, we've gotten to the 7, but we want the 10. So am I still on the right track? Do I keep doing what I'm doing and I'll get to my 10? Or do I need to switch something up a little bit? Do I let it ride? Do I make change? So these are important questions. And, how do we navigate this energy? We don't want to do anything impulsive. We're being cautioned to be patient here with this energy. So embrace the Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Take your time, make the right decisions, assess something, ask for advice, get some help if you need, okay? And then take action, your Chariot. We've got the 6 of Wands, and ye shall be successful. The 6 of Wands is an awesome energy. It does represent victory and success. So we've got winner, winner, chicken dinner coming out here a couple of times for you guys. But why is it a challenge? Because to get to the 6 of Wands, first we have to overcome a challenge. So, or we need to make some change. Now we do have the Chariot card here, which overrides any kind of tricky energy that we've got, because when things are in alignment, when you're in balance, and when you are making the right moves, we overcome any challenges with ease. So believe in yourself, be confident, face some challenges head on, do the financial planning or whatever that you just don't want to do. Okay. And this will pay off for you. All right. The 8 of Cups is here as your advice from Spirit. It is a card of transition. It can certainly be one of leaving something behind to embrace something new. It can certainly be an energy of walking away. Now, sometimes we walk away from a situation in order to, because we've got something else a little bit better, something more in alignment with our wishes, our goals, our dreams. Sometimes we get a new opportunity that comes in out of the blue, and we're like, yes, here we go. So, there could be something going on that is encouraging you to walk away, or that gives you the opportunity to walk away from something a little old or outdated. The 8 of Cups, we do quite often go on a little bit of an inner journey here. We do, kind of turn inwards. Am I happy? What is blocking me from really embracing my success, my abundance, right? This can be an energy of leaving behind old patterns and behaviors with your money, and doing things in a better way. So prepare to make some transition or some change there. It can be a new job. It can just be dealing with your money in a better way. It can be some movement, right? The Eight of Cups, we're moving forward, right? So get ready for something here to shift. We also have Eight of Wands, love it. Eight of Wands, advice from Spirit. Again, things are moving forward for you. So there's this big shift in energy. The Eight of Wands typically does bring us some good news, something to celebrate. This also does show our ability to, again, go through and navigate something with ease. We're not getting stuck. We're not getting trapped. We're not, we're not going backwards. Okay. Full steam ahead. We are moving forward. The actions that you take get you to where you need to get to. The Eight of Wands also reminds you the intentions that you set, the energy you put out is indicating where you're headed or what's coming to you. So we want to make sure that we're putting out all these wonderfully positive vibes for you. And I will say we do have the 10 of Cups coming out here a second time. Beautiful. And it's at the back of the deck here. So some of you, your underlying motivation, of course, is your personal happiness, your joy, your family, right? Providing for your family. But ultimately, the 10 of Cups, beautiful, positive energy, all flowing to you. And as I mentioned, we've got the Death card at the back of the clarifying deck here. So changes, endings, new beginnings, inheritances. This can certainly be some wonderfully evolutionary changes for you in some way. So at the very least, what is the things that we can guarantee, right? Birth, death, and taxes in our lives. And also those changes, right? Change is inevitable. So go with the flow. All right. And, make the decisions you need to make. Take the actions that you need to take, but stay grounded when you're doing those things and not impulsive. And I think some things are really going to shift in the most positive way for you there. So really quite exciting. And I really do like how this reading is opening up for you and aligning with especially with that full moon. It's very connected to that there. So a significant turning point somewhere around the middle of the month. We do need to give things a couple of weeks, like I said, to play out. Okay, so it might not necessarily be right on eclipse day for sure. We've got eagle energy coming in here for you. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yeah. Okay, is there anything more to be said? We start with your card of destiny with the Chariot card, and we end with your card of destiny with this eagle. Fly high, little Aquarians. Okay, you can do it. Rise to the occasion, rise above challenges, believe in yourself, and embrace this shift in energy. It's awesome. I thank you guys for watching. I hope there was something here for you. So please do like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful month ahead. Remember, March is volatile. Little bit, stay grounded. All right, go with the flow. Be like the eagle and soar above any kind of lower vibe desires or energies or impulses. Okay, so we'll navigate this wonderfully for you. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.